When Paul came to Jerusalem, the people were afraid of him. How the people will feel about us going back home? I think it's a good question. Because sometimes we are so ignited by love when we take a part of these events that we think that we have the power to change everyone in 1 minute. We arrive home like an atomic bomb of love. And we expect that everyone will be in awe about our beautiful experience here. And what we find is they are afraid of us. How difficult is to live our faith. And one of the most challenging places is home, with our own. We find difficult to share with them, to move them, to embrace what we believe. We are like sometimes Paul trying to change their hearts, but we find rocks that they threw on us. And why? Why that happened? It's because all of us, we have our own process of listen and conversion and prayer. And the most important thing is when we have experience like this in the whole day, listen and learning, is yes, we are ignited. We are ignited, we are excited. But it's not only what we hear, it's how we fell in love in what we believe, and we believe in Jesus Christ, how we fell in love with Him. It's not only in faith in the air, it's in faith in a person. And that person that we fell in love is Jesus Christ Himself. And how when we fell in love, how open and willing are we to let Him to prune us? Because we carry our own agendas. And Jesus has His own for us, for our own being. And that is when we find the conflict in our faith, because, yes, we put conditions to Him. But we are not allowing Him to prune us in the way that we need to be pruned, to be able to produce more fruit. It's the joy of the heart, it's the joy of the conversion, it's the joy of letting Jesus to clean us. How easy it is to clean a home when we know that someone coming is to visit us. And especially the mother-in-law is coming to visit home. How easy is that process to clean home? It's not easy. And it's the same thing for us. Jesus likes to clean us and make us every day more and more like Him, and we can become more and more like we are. But we are afraid to find that beauty, that truth, and produce abundant fruits. We are so limited in what we can ask the Lord. And we don't allow Him to be free to feed us, to prune us, and help us to be free in who we are. We need to fall in love. And many of you really know what it means to fall in love. Yes or not? Because you fell in love, you say yes. Yes? And what happens when you say yes? How free are we to say yes to the Lord? How free are we? We are not coming here with our own agenda. We need to come here with open hearts and let Jesus to come to us and do the job that He wants to do with each one of us. You cannot go to the physician asking him what he needs to do with you. Could you imagine if you visited a physician, you are sick, and you start to tell him, no, but you need to do this and this and this. No, that medicine, I don't like it. Give me another one. No, I don't need a surgery. That would be crazy. But it's the way in which we live our faith, so afraid to let the physician to come and heal us in the way that he wants to heal us and give to us what we needed. That is why our faith is so limited sometimes, and we find this frustration in living our faith because we are not open to hear His will, but we are looking that the Lord make my will be done. And that is when we find the challenge, the frustration. Ignited by love, we need to fall in love with the faith of the church. But the faith of the church is in Jesus Christ Himself. Many times I say when I have occasions to be in events like this, one thing that really, really scares me, I will be very sincere with all of you, is communion. Because sometimes look like a funeral procession. We are coming to receive Jesus. We believe in Him, and when we are coming to receive Him, He's waiting for us, anxious to give Himself to us. And we come with faces so sad. We don't come with attitude open to Him. We are afraid. We think that we need to be like lemons, like... Where is the joy of coming to approach to receive Jesus? I can imagine if we have $20 million here and we start to give that millions away, I can see your faces coming to receive the millions here. You will come in jumping and give me, open yourself. Your body will speak aloud. Billions here, money. We come to Jesus. What kind of joy is that? And we arrive home, and we like our children change in a minute. When we were not open to the joy of receiving Jesus in the Eucharist. We come sad and we live sad. Why? Why? It's a relationship. Faith is a relationship with a person that is Jesus Christ Himself, with His love. Are we allow Him to love me in the way that I am? No, I put too many conditions to that. We don't allow Him to surprise us. We think that we are full of surprises, but we don't have anything if Jesus is not with us. You spend the whole day here listening and learning, but let all those things come and take root in your heart. Let your heart speak. And when the heart is able to be free and to speak, you don't need words, because your actions will speak aloud and better than simple words. If a person is in love, that person needs to say that she or he is in love? She or he need to go around, I'm in love, I am in love? Why not? Everything shows. Face, smile, eyes, walking. If you see a person who is in love, he walks or she walks like he was in the cloud. Fly. Everything is speak aloud. When we finish the Mass and we leave the church or one of these celebrations, can the people outside see that we are in love with Jesus? You will say at the end of this Mass, The bishop was there, and the Mass was too long. That happened when the bishop is at Mass. That would be the conclusion of the Mass. The bishop was there, the Mass was too long. Who will come next year? Nobody. Because the Mass was too long. Being with Jesus was too long. And we are preaching that we love Jesus, but it's too long to be in Mass. How the Lord is challenging us. He wants to prove to us that we can bear fruit, abundant fruits. It's not my own or our own agenda. It's Jesus' agenda, what is important. It's what He wants for us and for me. How He wants to transform us with the power of His love and make us free. Make us free to let Him to work through us. Could you imagine that beautiful freedom? Let Him work through us. I think, united with love, I will ask you this, please, if you can help me. Okay? At the end of the Mass, when I give the blessing, nobody see the watch, okay? Go out. Don't look at your watch. Go out and smile and say thank you. Give thanks to the Lord for the beautiful day, for what you learn, for what you have, for the beautiful thing, the company that you have today, for the music, the speakers, the time, your life, everything. And the most important thing, to close this day with Himself in the Eucharist. How we can say thank enough for that beautiful gift, that our faces at the end shine. And let Him to draw the most beautiful thing in your face. He's a master in doing that. Let Him, with His love, draw in your face the most beautiful smile that you can have. The smile of joy coming from your heart. And in that, at the end, we can say, yes, we were united by love because of Jesus, and thank you for that. We continue our celebration. Let Him come to you. Do whatever He wants to do with you. And remember, coming to receive communion is not a funeral procession. Reverence is needed, but reverence with joy. Please? At least you're laughing. It's a good sign. And we continue our celebration in that spirit. The Lord is doing something good because He's giving us in this Eucharist His joy that we will continue our celebration.